Oh boy, oh boy.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Hmm.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano return to her family, and, a pony?
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Um,
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question, and the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
uh,
No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
let me, let's see.
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We... we ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented to us as the truth, don't we? Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Right, so you're saying that, whatever.
I've heard enough. Where is Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
Uh,
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
yes.
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You are from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my
Oh, yes.
I've been impressed with the synths I've come across.
That's good to hear. I hope your opinion of us only continues to get better. Now, was there anything else?
Yes.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Dima. I'm in the Institute.
That's quite an admission to make. I'm used to the Institute striking from the shadows. I'll say this to you. I'm not your enemy. I only wish to live here, in peace, with my people. As a scientist, can you not see the value of independent synth life? You have a chance here to witness how wondrous that could be. All you have to do is do nothing. Don't tell your fellow researchers about us. Don't tell them we're here.
That sounds like a threat.
I don't suppose there's any way you and your people would return to the Institute peacefully.
I appreciate the offer. I do, actually. No one wants bloodshed, but we can't go back. And I'm not going to hide. If you want us, fine. But we'll fight for this. For Acadia's existence. Consider my offer. Don't say anything. What have you got to lose? Now, did you need anything else?
I guess?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape
Yeah,
felt
we were
secure,
just talking about that, dude.
I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps
We're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew
Who's
3 more
talking?
relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
Who the hell's talking? I don't know. What do you think, Longfella? Get this chooch.
No such thing as junk, as far as I'm concerned. Everything's got a use.
Just having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dina. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
Yeah, chill out.
You've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth
Oh,
fighting.
not likely.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Right.
Right. Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse, huh?
No, not really.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
Right.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do.
Not
Likely somewhat
particularly.
dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see. So the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here. So, does this sound like something you could handle?
It's easy as fuck.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Yeah, no problem.
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
I'm probably not gonna get the drives for him.
You tracked Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger.
You a
I'm afraid your
courser?
journey was unnecessary.
You a courser?
Miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Oh, so you're still a courser. But you're a courser for good. Well, I'll fix that, you little fuck.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Right.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth, and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
Okay.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
Oh, another synth, huh?
This island is a death trap. Your synth probably ended up as Mirelurk food.
I certainly hope not, but I'd like to know for certain. You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth.
Oh,
He's the one who meets the
really?
new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
You see, long fella. This is called the Long Con. You should be used to that, because your name's Long Fella. See, now I'm gonna pretend like I'm on their side. All the way up until I'm not. And by then it'll be too late. They'll have told me too much. And I'll know things that I wouldn't have known otherwise. And then
Collecting antiques, are you?
I spring the trap, long fella. And I get 'em all. each and every one of these deserters. There's more of them down
I
here.
assume you're not planning on staying.
Maybe I will.
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast.
All things will
There's
go
a synth
bad.
who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Well, I mean, it sounds like classical tribalism of humanity, but seeing as how you're not even human, you can go fuck yourself.
You must have tons of friends with this attitude.
I don't need friends.
I mean, he has a point. I'm totally gonna fuck them over. Like, I know that. He doesn't know that. You doing, Longfella? You looting this shit too? Quick, grab all his stim packs. Taking that microscope too. Oh, look. Got more of that blood flower. Oh shit. Yo, they got more, dude. I'm not quite sure what that's used for, but it's probably useful. Oh shit, they got
So,
out.
I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Quaint. It's sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and salt the earth kind of charm.
Interesting. Of course, it was already burned to the ground once. I'm not sure attempting that again would yield much. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't
Yeah.
what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
What are you, a fucking hippie?
If that's what floats your boat.
It gives me a sense of purpose, yes. I like having something worthwhile to which I can dedicate my time. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home. More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace. We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Oh, okay, I guess the conversation's over. Fuck you too, lady. I'm gonna go back to stealing your fucking plants. Use them
help
for no good. Come on. Damn it. Why is... Give me the fucking what? Okay. I mean, I guess we're talking again.
So, what's your story?
Similar to most here, I think. I fled the Institute feeling that anything else would be allowing myself to remain trapped, constantly in fear. I chose not to go into hiding, though. I felt to do that, I'd lose what makes me... me. Does that make sense?
No.
If I lost my life,
Makes
that'd
no
be one
sense.
thing. To lose my identity, that was too much to bear. Thankfully, it never came to that. So, here I am.
Keep saying to myself I should settle
Oh,
down
is that
someday.
purified water?
Think I missed
Yes,
the
it
boat.
is. I'm gonna use that to make some human meat products. I mean, to make happy-go-lucky food for everyone. Solve world hunger. That's what I meant.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
Why do you care?
I suppose I don't really. Just not too many visitors lately. That new girl and now you. That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Are you people actually synths?
You must be the life of the party around here.
Hey, if we had parties, I damn well would be. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Okay.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. You looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
Oh yeah, I'm a real nice person.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Oh yeah.
Do you think you're better off now that you're here?
Oh, absolutely.
What the
I
fuck?
don't have to pretend. I don't have to lie. I don't worry that someone's gonna kill me in my sleep.
Hey, Longfella.
I'll see you around, okay?
What the what? What the fuck was that?
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Things are awesome. It's all great.
You think of the Commonwealth as back home? Aren't you a synth?
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? It's where I came from. I would like to see it again someday.
Oh,
Once
you
things settle
will.
down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
If this is boring, I'd hate to see what you consider exciting.
Oh, aren't you a card? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
Oh, I will. I will take care. Oh, there's downstairs. Lots of supplies here, Longfellow. We really hit the jackpot. These saps. Take all this shit. Hey, I got some sunglasses for you, Longfella. Hey, we talked to you
You
yet?
girl, right? You must be, because I don't recognize you. Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Practically a 5-star resort you got here.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's rough around the edges. But someday, it'll be amazing. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
Well, alright. You're like the Marcy Long. Oh, there she is down there. Look at her. Tinkering away.
Dima, most of us would probably be dead. It might not look like much. This is the only place I know of where I don't need to hide who I am.
Yeah, that's great. It's not gonna be around for very long if I have anything to say about it.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
There's never any hope.
Oh, sure. A little hope and some duct tape, and all your problems are solved.
I know, I know. Not exactly a fortress, is it? When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, and she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
Well,
So now you're here. What comes next?
I don't know. I really don't. I've just gotta keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
I'm really not up to chatting right now.
Yeah, I get it, lady. Relax.
Before the war, looks like.
What you got
You
back
wanna buy
here?
something or what?
No, I just want to take your stuff, honestly. Why? What you got?
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It's smaller than I'd like it to be. But then, we don't exactly have the numbers to fill someplace larger. Makes it easier to defend anyway. Forget it. Did you want something or not?
So, what's your story?
I don't like talking about it. I made it to Acadia. That's what matters. Now that I'm here, I'm going to make sure nothing happens to it.
Okay. A bit touchy, aren't you? Okay, guess we'll go down to the last floor. Pretty sure, yeah, that's the last floor. Find out what the fuck is going on down here. Oh, look at all these secrets. Oh, there's more people to talk to. Great.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
Well, at least you're generic and I don't have to deal with your conversation.
Maybe if I reroute the sensors?
Find out like 30 more people's life story.
Energy output on Masons are terrible. Who designed this?
I don't know. Why don't you tell me?
Heads up.
I'm listening.
I don't listen.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Right.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way for me?
Went to some trouble, in fact. Took a walk through the fog to find you.
Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
I don't actually know. Like, is she?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've
What do
gotten to
you
the bottom of it.
mean?
I've been running long enough.
What do you mean there's more going on here?
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things. Track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Like what?
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all
I
those
can't.
computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Dima turning on Far Harbor? Now that would be cause for concern.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Help me out, and if I'm wrong, you can make all the jokes you
Oh,
want.
come on,
Now,
Longfella.
I've tried doing some digging on my own, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
Whatever we find out, I hope there's a way to make some caps out of it.
You know, Longfella, you're like a guy after my own heart.
Someone has the key to that storage room.
I got the fucking key. Relax.
He's all
Huh. I just realized there's jugs of condensed fog. Interesting. Okay, let's see. System status. Faraday's journal. Things are bad for Harbor and the children of Adam are at the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just wanted to protect these people, those people from being wiped out by the fog, but the children of Adam think that's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically Far Harbor, and the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the children of Adam for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the children of Adam, might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was the one that found Dima in the old submarine base, and when Acadia was founded, it was Dima who what? Oh, gifted Martin with his followers with the base. Serve as a new home, the right name, the base, the nucleus, and we were originally excited to be working together, making the island a safer place for everyone. But now Confessor Martin has disappeared, and High Confessor Blah has taken charge. He's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs. He's been threatening us to help him. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the nucleus when he left to found Acadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The children of Adam were our friends back when Martin was in charge of those. Memory banks would have been difficult to transport. Dima has plenty of reason to believe they would be safe, locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised never tamper with. Dima has been on the island more than a century. Anything could be in those memory banks. If the children of Adam found a way to access all that data, they could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. Interference with Dima's offload data won't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program together. The program includes a set of instructions Dima is going to make to help our agent once they are inside the simulation. It'll also need tools to hack through the internal security protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks that's too risky. The children have know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war. We need to send someone else if possible, but who? Well then. I mean, I guess we'll still talk to him. Find out what he thinks.
Hey, Dima.
What can I do for you?
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
Right.
I'm picturing your memories as just one massive holotape that the children of Adam are using as a coffee table.
Suppose that's your version of, yes, I'll help? Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the Children of Adam, or my memories?
All kinds.
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the Children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the Children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
So just kill the Children of Adam, dude.
The Children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different, but who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home. Martin and his followed. They harbor their beliefs. When I left, found Acadia. I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the Children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center. Guarded by some pre-war security measures, you'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memory. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm gonna replace all your memories with pictures of cats.
Well, I suppose that would certainly make remembering some of my darker hours more fuzzy. In all seriousness, good luck. I understand the risks you're taking on our behalf. It's in all our best interest that you succeed. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics at the nucleus. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
Yeah, I don't know why you care, like, if they die. Honestly, it sounds like everybody has an issue with them.
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind?
A nuclear bomb.
Really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the Children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find?
No.
I'll keep an eye on things here.
All I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall. I'd be really annoyed.
Well, if you did, that's almost good, right? That means they're harmless. Anyway, good luck.
Well, guess we'll have to find out what's going on with these damn memories.